So in Soldiers of the Sea, which is not until nighttime later, in that one we're forced to be upstairs. This is the first time we're downstairs. Okay, so let's go find the carpenter's mate's body. Which I think is down here. Oh no, it's up one. He's pinned up against the wall. A viciously sharpened mango. No. So I don't know if it's late enough yet for the... It doesn't look like they've put bunks up.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already over the neck. Hey. Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat! Ah!
Yeah, we picked that one up. Yeah, I don't think they've set up bunks yet. And then... Oh, so it's after... So maybe it's in the... so we'd have to check in the Doom. In the Doom's when the other guy dies, though, so we'd have to do it, find him before he tries to escape. Because the other one's the one that's falling out of that boat that gets flipped up in the air. So he leaves fairly early in that. But maybe there's a clue somewhere in there as to who he is. That's not the exit. No, that's not the exit. Oh, that scared me a little bit. He's here somewhere. Where is he in this? Oh, I'm looking at the Doom one. Okay. Never mind. Why are you putting pencils in your nostrils, Stoner? Pull those out, mate. Raffy, no one died of old age, I think. Even though there's an option for it. Well, we don't know. There's 2 deaths, there's still some unaccounted for, so maybe. Oh, he's over there. And where? I think he's this one. Think of the next person that's going to pick up that pencil and chew on the back end of it. You know, be considerate to the inconsiderate people in the future.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. How's that?
And he's on the boat.
Trouble, boys. Get in the boat. Before I forget, you killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No rules.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
Don't!
Okay, so the voice we're listening for is... we'll listen to this one again. That's the Dane. This guy here is English. And he's killing him. So we're listening for "There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat." And it wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing, and no, don't. And I don't think it's this guy talking because he's too far down. It's going to be this one talking, which is the guy we're listening for. So it's after how's that? And then after what that was an accident.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Huh? Before I forget, you killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice.
It does sound very English, doesn't it?
It's so long.
No, don't!
He is the one that saw the whole thing. Yeah, he was down there, downstairs. Like, he was standing right in front of Peters when he died. And then after that, we don't see him again. Like... Why is it not bookmarking him? Yes, the next time we see him, his boat's getting flipped up. Alright. You are... Alexander Booth. Makes you however, what is that? We've got his death wrong. Because otherwise that would have already been filled in. Oh man, we've got the 3 Chinese topmen to get. That's going to be brutal. And these 2 we can't get. Go watch it again? Okay. I wish it sort of did something on here to show you the ones that you hadn't got yet. So he disappears in the calling. No, that's okay, Gareth. I know what you mean. Like that's the next thing. Like we've got to watch it again, right? So we want to go as far back in the calling as possible, or far to the end. So we want to go to Nichols. Who is here? Well, that's the thing. Maybe he didn't get spiked.
Ahoy!
Hell back!
Get the captain! Ahoy!
Come aboard!
Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
If there's anyone else around. Is it just him? That was the second mate coming back from taking the Formosans. Like he kidnapped the Formosans and was trying to leave with them and their stuff. So we wanted to go back to this guy's. Boom. There he is, dragging one on board. He's dead. The Russians are not here. Yeah, we can go through the book. That's easy enough to do. I can do that in a second anyway. Okay. So... that is... we're not checking here. He's one of the Chinese topmen we need to identify. We know how he dies. Like, he gets spiked by the beast right there. We're in scene 4, so we need to get to that guy. Where's the Chinese topman in this one? Oh, he dies right back at the start, so we don't want to go to that one. But yeah, both Russians are missing at this stage. I think that's one of them. No, that's O'Hagan. So it's fun. Missing chapter. Yeah, okay.
You're still breathing? Can you roll?
That's how he dies right there. He's already dead. He's the Russian we identified that fell overboard. That's the first mate. Oh, second mate, sorry. So Hagen, that's the... Is he not on the board? I thought he was out. He's definitely out here. We need to go back even further. Yeah, so he fell overboard. We've already got that one correct. Maybe he was on this boat. Do we have to go back to here? Alright, let's go. So we're in part 3. We go back to part 2 where O'Hagan dies. Yeah, they're like some form of mermaid. And it's like they've all got a shell, like this shiny shell.
Keep rowing! Where is it?
And it's like the shiny shell. This thing here
Give us a weapon!
means something to it. And the Formosans, the royalty, they have one of those shells in this thing, down in the bottom shelf, and they're like attracted to it. But he can open this up, and he does something to it, and it kills them. That's him there. Right, so we went with spiked by a beast and we weren't sure. So it could just be drowned. We'll go back one more memory to see if anyone... I don't think anyone stabs him before this happens. He's cutting the ropes. He's having the ropes cut off him. And he gets spiked here. So. go back to this one.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. Packed enough stores.
Yeah, so he's
Aye,
right
sir.
as rain
Checked and
here.
loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind
He gets
picks up,
spiked
you've
right
no
there.
chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩错了。
我冇问题，但是你是我，绝对未得可以落去追呢。
And he's saying, they say strange things about monsters.
只係怪唔出氣，你絕對賣起來。
Aye, shut it up. They say strange things about monsters.
So we'll put him down as drowned. Then he definitely got pulled over by the beast. We thought he got spiked, but we could go with drowned. But we do have to identify this topman somehow. And I think this is going to be the hardest ones. I think we've got how they all died though, right? Like he was decapitated. Oh, we said he drowned. Oh, I think he was on the boat that gets thrown overboard. He's spiked, yeah. So he might have been on the boat that got thrown overboard as well. The one that, yeah. No. He wasn't. So why did we say he drowned then? Oh, we've already got him. So what's the one? We're missing that one, and that one. So decapitated, electrocuted, spiked. You brute forced them. We haven't brute forced any, and I really don't want to. We have made a mistake, which then I can't remember which one it was. Oh, it was. Okay, no, I think it was this guy. Oh, unless it was the mate himself. Not 100% sure. It's been brutal though. But I mean, it's not just me working on it. There's been like you guys with bits that you notice here and there. Been team effort. Okay, so I don't... It's going to be, like... There has to be a way to know it, right? Like, everything else has had... reasons. I'm fine with them being hard, but if there's clues, I want to kind of... I mean, if it's something that we need to know from a cultural level, then that's really tough, right? Like, if it's the way that... Like, these guys look like they're clean-shaven on their head, whereas he's got lots of stubble. Like, if that's some sort of something that we tie to an area in China, and then compare their names, and we know... and you know, like if a Chinese person would be like, oh, that person's name would be from this area, and they wouldn't do this. You know, that's probably a bit too much. But if it's something in-game we can find out, or even if it's something to do with their dress. But if it's all in-game, hopefully. No, so they're all sleeping in this one. Well, everyone's sleeping in that one. We'll go have a look at this, but I'm pretty sure... Stop doing that.
I
don't think it'll tell us
you have
much.
been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
等下嘞，伊莫当交代志。
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the
I don't think that guy
authority
being
of the East
left-handed had
India
had anything to do with
Company,
anything
and thus
either.
The Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line.
去救，我给去救。
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir.
Give me a round on it.
Aim. Fire.
And the other one's up there. We can't see him because it's too far out of scene. So I don't think this one helps us. So the next time we see him... Okay, that's the two bodies right here. I'll make sure I know we're trying to look for the correct one.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？归来，全部供出来，都是你害的。你哋害你一定你冇過。
He's translating as well. Now this is after one of them's died.
What shell?
They're all bald. One of them's clean shaven. Two of them. This one's definitely clean shaven, bald. But I don't know if that, well, might help us at some point. I mean, it might help us recognize one of them, but we know that they're in the scenes because of it tells you what scene they're in. He's dead already. He was out on the boats, and the other guy has. I don't know if he's been electrocuted yet. This one. No, this is the guy that gets electrocuted. And the other two aren't here. One of them's dead. I don't know. Where's... Who else are we looking for? That one. So he hasn't been decapitated yet. But I think he's downstairs somewhere. He's not in this scene. No, they're all different clothing. So that'll help us like locate them in the scene, but I don't know how we tie that to their name unless we see something hanging up somewhere. So we see him here next time. Go down in between the main stairs. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a bit too easy. That's the cook getting killed. So I think our guys are up here.
Give him the tea and I can fries a solid meal, boys.
No, take it slow.
That's not
What's it,
him.
gentlemen?
Yeah, that's he gets drowned.
It's a
Later.
pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
Move, get back.
There's the bosun's mate as well. There he is. He's just carrying a crate. And he's the one that gets decapitated. No. Where's the decapitatee? There he is. Nothing that sort of tells us who could be who. Very similar dress. The shoes slightly different. I don't know, if I had to say, I'd say those are like lighter coloured shoes and those are dark ones. So this is when we last see him. He gets electrocuted. Which is part of the soldiers at sea, and then the Kraken comes pretty much straight after that. So the only thing would be if there's any nighttime stuff after this. That's just it, get wrecked, dude. He gets thrown overboard later. And he gets decapitated. Yeah, very soon he gets decapitated. Yeah, in there. That one would have been a clue. I was just thinking, I don't remember being able to get up here like I tried. That would have helped us a lot had we identified that one. We like couldn't reach it from here or something. Yeah, it just wouldn't quite get it from here. I don't know why. It's interesting. I think that would have helped with this guy as well. Nah, a little bit, not really. Okay, so he gets electrocuted there. You can see the crab dudes coming up. Everyone's like, what the heck is going on?